Jay, second of a back-to-back. It's going to be a unique night. I know it's not about you, but just the thought on facing a guy in Todd McClellan that was, I don't know if he was a mentor for you, but certainly a guy that helped pave the way for you to have some of the opportunities you've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would use that word, mentor, for sure. Someone that I have a huge amount of respect for, not only as a hockey coach, but also as a person. But I know that he's sitting over in his office right now trying to find a way to beat the Edmonton Oilers, and that's where his focus is. For me, my focus is on doing what needs to be done here today to help our team win.
There's an obvious concerted effort to maybe play a little bit differently defensively, a little bit more structure and process in your team's game. Maybe working as a five-man unit and playing a little tighter. What's your assessment of what we've seen through the first two games?
Well, first of all, I'd say we've gotten some really good goaltending from both Mike Smith and Stuart Skinner. So that's always the key thing to putting up good defensive numbers is that type of goaltending, and they've both been excellent for us. I think we've put a lot of import on certain parts of our defensive game. One of the things that we've been talking to our players about is just, having teams have to work through five people and not just be so spread out or piecemeal. We want to encourage a relentless type work ethic back into our own zone. And through two games, there's a lot of positive signs.
All right, second of a back-to-back. We assume Smith, and we all know the numbers on goaltenders starting back-to-back. You've got a couple extra bodies around you. Look at returning to an 11-7 and possibly maybe incorporating somebody different up front.
Yeah, I think all options are on the table lineup-wise for us tonight. It's my first situation with this group in terms of a back-to-back situation. Going to sit down and discuss things further with our coaching staff. Mike Smith will get the start tonight.
Jay, you mentioned on Saturday that in addition to preparing for your first practice, you were also concerned with how your team would travel down here. Just from your experience, what goes into, as a head coach, preparing for a back-to-back, just kind of the off-ice element of it?
Well, for me, preparing for a back-to-back, I think you want to make sure you're getting the proper rest and recovery time frame in there. So you don't want to be setting meetings early in the morning or unnecessarily skating if you don't have to. We want to manage our energy reservoir, make sure that our players are able to fire on all cylinders. And then when it comes to game time, I think these type of situations, you rely on structure. And in my experience, in back-to-back situations, you rely on that structure protecting everybody, and you want their skills to come out within the team game plan.